Tes 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 tes. Halo 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 halo. Halo guys, welcome back to my channel. Ranking, udah 2000 saja. 30.000 guys. Two match. Let's go. Kita cari orang. Wih, langsung dapat 3075. Bismillah guys, semoga kita Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Semoga dia dalam keadaan sehat-sehat guys. Jangan salah apa kasihan. Ya, Fernando Torres. Dia ada Skriniar. Messi. Mantap Messi ada replay. Fernando Torres. Darwin Nunez. Mantap ya. Masih belum selesai guys permainannya. Tahan. Halo. Terus kondisinya oke guys. Terus restart semua dari back. Rudiger. Say hi. Hai.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Flings it across. Pull it. Van Nistelrooy. Pull it. He could pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that could well leave a mark. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. He has a look up. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Thuram. Nunez. Yamal. They want to be quick to recover this. Park Ji-sung couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Gullit. And this is Hazard. He's got away. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to play it through. Tries to cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rijkaard. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking to go deep. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nunez chasing after it. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good ball. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. They get a throw in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Darwin dominates aerially so often. Nakata. Beckham. This is De Jong. And it's Beckham. Played into space. It's a goal kick. Rodri. And it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. Platini is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hazard. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nakata. Nakata. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This looks promising. And he whips it in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here. And can he finish? Baresi. That is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we goes for a shot! Well, they can break here. Some good work on the right flank here. Adams gets across to intercept that. Nakata. This is De Jong. And here's Thuram. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, easy pickings there. Nakata. Chance, surely! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. And here's Platini. Baresi. De Jong. Now that pass has been well intercepted. He's in a good shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodri. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Torres. For Torres! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That looks a good cross. And that is out of play. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal, can he get it through? Here comes the cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Showing good feet. De Jong. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Shifted upfield. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball driven towards the far post. Abiati claims it without any fuss.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Platini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
Platini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his
Le
troubles.
numéro 14.
Threads one in.
Le numéro 21.
That is a brilliant interception.
Attention.
Neymar. And it's
Temps
Palmer.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
Baresi. And it's Palmer. Deep into stoppage time. Pass is just off target. Rodri.
Hey.
Saka.
Hey.
And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.
Wih, langsung 3-1 guys. Tuh. Aduh, lawannya kayak gitu guys. Kalah ya. Buang kok kalah, defense-nya jelek guys. Iwan sini bang, boleh. konsol nggak bang? Kalau HP nggak bisa. Habis ini bang, kalau pakai konsol bang. Katanya bagus, padahal awalnya 5 gitu ya. Aduh, sedih sekali. Terus sekarang lagi lag terus. Habis ini bang. Habis ini ya. Haji nangis. Udah subscribe, thank you bang Akad L81. Yuk bagi teman-teman yang belum subscribe, please subscribe.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here.
Kukçu making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
And here's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? And it's pulled back. Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Just eases him off the ball. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was alert to it. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Jordi Alba.
Threads one in. And this is Lewandowski. João Neves. And Baggio. Now it's Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Villa. And the shot's on. And he'll shoot here! Kukçu. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Beckham. And he's in on Henderson!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Jordan Henderson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Beckham. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Neves. Now it's Villa. This is Beckham, delivered in, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Park Ji-sung. Platini, he's picked his way through. Platini climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Shot, real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kupchu tries to pass it through. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's Rodri. And it's Kupchu. Park Ji-sung delivered across. And they've been given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa has found the net here, of course. Azar. Kupchu. That's an excellent interception. It's a good ball out wide. Nice looking ball. Floated through.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Driving on and making good progress. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Azar. It's played through for him. No, that's been intercepted. Belletti. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Mbappe. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cannavaro to Jordi Alba. Cannavaro.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Jordan Henderson. David Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
He's had a shot! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Beckham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Park Ji-sung making good progress on the right-hand side. Park Ji-sung, deep cross. Mignon deals with that, nice and simple. Mbappe, and it's Neves. João Neves. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Jordi Alba. Now Mbappe. And it's Henderson. And Puyol. Lewandowski did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Hullet. And this is it's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Park Ji-sung played in with purpose. Shoots! He has done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Big header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And this is Beckham, and he's gone backward here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Azar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Into the channel. Oh, that's clever. That's gone for a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 21.
Now it's Haaland.
Hazard.
Neymar.
Le numéro 10. Changement en cours.
Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. Neymar! And here's Platini. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Out to the right. David Villa.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the space here. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
But pour l'équipe
Truly
du Paris
superb.
Saint-Germain.
And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness,
Chers spectateurs,
ruthlessness,
nous vous rappelons que pour
relentlessness.
votre sécurité, ce match est placé.
30 menit. Kok problem with connection ya? Yuk bang, masuk bang. Bang Apep, let's go. Let's go Bang Apep. Mana nih orangnya nih? Mana nih? Mana nih? Apep. Kuy Bang. Let's go Bang. Let's go. Mana buang? Mana buang? Mana buang? Kok nggak ada? Ya udah ditungguin 5 menit guys. Mana Bang? Kalau gitu kita lanjutkan mengarang. Tontibo. Kokocu. Dia baca lapangan depan. Aduh ada Raul. Kita oh. Bolanya maju guys. Ya kita bangkitkan sih. dulu guys. Apa nih? Apa nih guys yang nggak jadi guys? Butuh DNS guys. Aduh dia nggak cepet guys. Gimana nih guys ini? Gol ala dulu guys, ya ampun.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Marquinhos making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already.
Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hazard, and he's worked it through, and this is Hullet. Real chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
Van Basten! Deftly away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And here's Van Basten. Shot a goal! Now it's Hullet. Adams spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Chance, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul. Roll, going face to face, goes for goal! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
No, that's been intercepted. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away, and it's played. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rijkaard turns back here, probably the best option. Some front-footed pressing going on here. 30 minutes gone. He's found a way past. Good take, and is he in? Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Boleh.
Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Well, tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he shoots! He's got a goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that was very necessary. Raul. Rodri. And it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Eto'o. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely worked. And he's there to belt it away.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Park Ji-sung. That is good strength. And there's the end of the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Eto'o plays it short. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Basten. And this is Raul. Park Ji-sung. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! Oh, Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Raul. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Through Bangkok United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. And it's Beckham. Gets a good foot in there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. Shoots! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
True Bangkok United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Baresi takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a promising position. Archie, he rises! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Van Basten. Eto'o. That is great defending, so alert.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. Platini. He is through here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
He's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass. True Bangkok United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. It's a pretty loose pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's in on goal. And a chance! He's kicked it out just. True Bangkok United have their second corner now. Eto goes short. Toma. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, well measured. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Great vision. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's going for goal! Outstanding save to keep that out. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away? Park Ji-sung charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gullit receives it in a good position here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot.
Le numéro 9, Hazard.
Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed.
And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest.
Okay. Real Madrid.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Baresi, he won't be happy with that one. Zico. And it's Neymar. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Passes short and sharp. Hazard can see things, others simply cannot. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Carvajal is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Hazard. And it's Michel Platini. That looks a decent ball. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's a good ball out wide. Could be danger here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Clipped into space. Hazard. Rodri. Hazard. Now it's Gullit. Park Ji-sung. He's picked his way through. Park Ji-sung's cross. Carvajal with the clearance. And this is Park Ji-sung. Look at the space here. So much time and space here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Chance! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Henderson. Now it's Lewandowski. Dunk is always looking to break lines. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Azar. Sung. Now it's Lewandowski. That ball looks a good one. Dunk calmly anticipates. And that's another good win of the ball. Turan. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the... Chance, surely! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter...
Climbs up big! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
It's Zico! Turns and goes back. Bullet. Platini is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
À sa place, le numéro 7.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He's got away. Neymar tried running through him, but he was not having it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off him.
And it's Lewandowski. He's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Zico, Messi. Zico! And he's there to belt it away. Sanchez. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, such a clever touch. Good ball, good take. And a chance! Zico! Simply magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro...
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 14.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to cross.
Well played and well cleared.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Gullit is behind this one.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal.
Gullit! As always, and another try! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
De Bruyne. Now it's Gullit. Sung. And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Raul. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Carvajal. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Taken back almost at once. And it's Palmer. Gullit. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's played it back. That's a delicate pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Gullit. Raul. Azar. And it's De Bruyne. There will be 4 extra minutes. He is through here. Pings in across.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try.
Aduh, jelek kali padahal harusnya bisa menang ya. Yang harusnya bisa menang. Request offside ya guys ya. Aduh, gimana ini guys?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be a...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team, they produce something out of nothing.
Oh, what a mistake! Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Look at the space here. There's the shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chance! Hazard, decent chance! So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Van Nistelrooy. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Raul strokes it back. Distributed tidily. Not the most convincing of passes. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Baresi. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And this is Hullet. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Hullet is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
That has been knocked clear. Rodri. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. Baresi. And it's Rodri. And this is Hazard. He's got away.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard is onto it in a flash. Hazard. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Baresi. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Raul. Hazard. Back to the keeper it goes. Out for a throw. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rijkaard. Carvajal. He's tried one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Raul. Madrid finding their passes. That has been slung wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hullet! Oh, bang on target. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard gets across to intercept that. And they've switched it over to the other side. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Platini. And we hit half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Mana nih guys? Dia ngeplaynya lama sekali. Where is Nunez? Where is Nunez?
That gets things going for the second half. Knocks it into space. And hit! And it's been given away. Well, that has not gone well. It's a searching pass. There's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Fired deep toward... Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe is onto this. And the shot! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager.
He's having a shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bullet goes looking wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now he's off and running. Park Ji-sung. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Michel Platini. Spread out to the left. Cross needs to be... Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Hazard. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. And this is Park Ji-sung. He is through here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Baresi. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. And that's gone loose. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Azar. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he welcomes it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Raul.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Raúl.
descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mbappe. Baresi. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult one.
Apakah kita 8 PS? Kurang nomor 1, jangan berdiri ya. Di atas papan guys. Mantap, dapat dua guys. Gokil. Dapat dua guys. Kelas, kelas. Dapat dua striker ya. Udah guys, cukup guys. Sudah oke guys. Kita malah dapat. Kita malah dapat striker. Sakit guys. Booster kita yang panjang. Itu kita jual yang equity ke satunya guys. Mbappe, Saliba, Konde, equity ke. Nah, aduh salah. Dan color. Dan color ini lambat banget ya guys ya. Mungkin 79. Mungkin 87. Coba kita buat buku EKTK, guys. EKTK. Berharapnya dapat sini, guys, padahal, guys. Gimana, guys, biar jumpingnya tuh setidaknya 87, guys. Kita apakah ini cukup ya? Coba. Sembilan puluh. 87, 90. 94. Kurang dikit deh. Duh. Speed 89, akselerasi 93. Coba ini 87, 83. Ini sini 95, 94. Delapan empat. Delapan lima. Oke lah ya, guys, ya. Coba. Gimana guys? Oke nggak guys nih guys? Satu lagi, jangan kolar. Aduh, physicality. Coba guys kita cek Zen color. Ah, udah selerasnya jelek banget guys, Zen color guys. Saya gak apa-apa lah guys. Pengennya siapa buang? Pengennya dapat Beckham guys. Atau Neto. Atau Winger kan. Masih buahnya buat lagi. Butuh dua EMF. Rating 88. Ofensifnya kalah tapi guys. Ada defensive awareness ya. Kita coba guys. Kita coba.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Great vision. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Joelinton. Park Ji-sung powering forward here. Hullet. Chance! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
He rises! And it's come back out to him. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Ekitike. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Park Ji-sung. That's tidy. Platini. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball goes in. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Del Piero. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Turns back here, probably the best option. Batistuta chasing after it.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Hullet. And this is Park Ji-sung. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without complication. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Batistuta going about things with real menace. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. And they've switched it over to the other side. And he's only too happy to take that back. Very nicely done. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, what a ball! Forlan is onto it in a flash. Ekitike.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good ball, good take. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Sultan. And here's Batistuta. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that has put paid to that. Baresi. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that flank. Forlan.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kukcu is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hullet. And here's and the shot! He's got a goal!
Yeah.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Sultan puts his foot on the gas.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now that's well seen too. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rodri. Now Platini. And it's Azar. Azar. That is good strength. Azar with the delivery. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Marquinhos. This looks promising. And he's surging through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's full on! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Azar. And this is Azar. Threads one in. This one, and the finish! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Platini. Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. He's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Foot in. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sultan is sharing after that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Sung. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris
Temps
Saint-Germain.
additionnel, 1
Platini
minute.
has found the net here, of course. It's a good run down the right. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Azar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven,
Eki-Tekinya nggak main guys. Cuma guys. Gimana guys sekarang teh?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work until...
Oh, Aubameyang! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nice interception, well timed. Gangle have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Aubameyang. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Mendieta gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckham. Threads one in. Opts to play it back. He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Aubameyang. Not the most accurate pass. Still goalless at the moment. Ekitike looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Park Ji-sung is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Raul. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Hazard gets through. It's Azar! Eden Azar! That is a beautiful thing! A finish of true class! You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lewandowski is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Beckham ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves.
Beckham! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Baresi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Aubameyang. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, there's the shot! It's in! Gangle are level! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Gangle grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Platini! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Cannavaro. Spread out to the left. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Raul. Hullet. He came in hard, very hard. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back underway. Cannavaro. Mendieta. Rijkaard. Beckham. And it's Puyol. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Abiati punts it upfield. Van Bouten. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Puyol. And here's Aubameyang. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Platini. Hullet. And he's managed to get free.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Good running, strong and purposeful. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. Just about up to the hour now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well spotted. Mendieta. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good spread. Park Ji-sung. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's onside. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now then, the ball's come loose. Baresi. Azar. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Raul. Nicely spread. Plays it across. Brilliantly cut out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing nice and neat.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, they can break here. Full it. Rijkaard. Mendieta tries to pass it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17. À sa place, le numéro 10. Bale.
Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. York!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe, cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
Decrease-nya banyak lagi. Enggak sih. Ternyata butuh AMF, guys. Wih, tutup global, guys.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's the... Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vids. That pass has been well intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vids. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. It's a mighty effort! Superb goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Vitinha, played into space. Now it's Romario. Marquinhos. He won't be happy with that one. Azar. Marquinhos. And it's Cannavaro. All played for Kokchu. And it's Cannavaro. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Terrific header. They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really...
Great chance! Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Vitz.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, some tackle that. Picked out brilliantly. Vids. Iniesta!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now he's off and running.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Kokchu. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Here's Rodri, and here's Platini. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He had a chance.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
No, that's been easily repelled. Wirtz powering forward here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bale. Iniesta. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Temps additionnel.
And it's Wirtz.
1 minute.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini. Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Platini. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ekitike! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, surely that deserved. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Nous vous rappelons qu'il est strictement interdit de stationner dans la zone bleue qui borde le stade. Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's been intercepted. Kukcu. And it's Cannavaro. Nicely spread. Bale promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Romario. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Iniesta. Bale. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. That is lovely. Park Ji-sung. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Platini. And here's Cannavaro. Cristiano Ronaldo, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Takes a shot! He scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Decent progress down the left. Great run on the overlap here. Bale puts them all in. Real chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha tries to pass it through. And it's Michel Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta quietly revving up. Bale. Romario. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Romario deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, now it's Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence. Ekitike. And this is Park Ji-sung. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set
Pour le
pieces.
remplacer, le numéro 21, Neymar.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. The final 5 minutes. And it's Vitinha. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way. Big header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He has done it! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. And
Bus, 8 doang. Ya, kita cari orang lagi, guys. Kipernya kena mulu. Cristiano-nya keren, buang. Kelas sundulan semua. 3 kali sundulan Ronaldo, 1 kali asis sundulan Ronaldo. Tinggi banget. CR-nya lagi semangat. Mantap. Lagi paling atas di datar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go
Manchester
any minute
United
now.
against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Hazard. He's got away. Pass. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rodri gets over and intercepts. Kukçu running with the ball. Kukçu ploughing, goes for a shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kukçu! Platini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! Raul.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hazard, he's found a way through. And this is Drogba. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the pass is intercepted. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Otto picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, no joy this time. Kukcu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Azar. It's Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they've got a throw. Swings in across. Raul. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him. He's found some space. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. 5 minutes till the break. Park Ji-sung. That's good play. And it's Kukcu. Rodri. Drogba. Looking for options for movement. That's a nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Has been indicated.
Adams. Otto. Tries to pass it through. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal club.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pullet has a look inside the box. That's very neat. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Played into the... There's the header! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Platini. Ekitike. Otto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, that was vital.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely worked. Platini is onto this. Platini crosses it in. Raul has created one goal already. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pull it. It's Park Ji-suk. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Raul drives. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Minusnya 35 ya. Empat nol tujuh.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well played. Platini. Oh, that, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kokchu. That's a cute ball. Schneider. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Schneider. Great chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Schneider. Brilliantly cut out.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's tidy.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Park Ji-sung. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guti. He's in a great position. Luis Suarez! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Kokchu. So much time and space here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that. And
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Caceres clears it away. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good spread. Messi to Schneider. Guti. And here's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's bounced back off the post. Cannavaro. Out to the right. And it's Hullet. Ekitike.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Chips it
temps
through.
additionnels.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Luis Suarez. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire
That gets
connaître
things going
auprès
for
d'un
the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
It's Park Ji-sung. Rodri. Played out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent progress down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. That is good strength. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Park Ji-sung. Ball played for Kokchu. Ekitike. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, nice touch. The ball has bounced loose now. Rodri.
That's good play from him.
Closing in on goal. Oh, that's neat. It's a promising position. Good ball, good take. Cross chance! Guti. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Schneider. Luis Suarez. Some really good ball movement. It's Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
Semester 3 kali ya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter.
Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Platini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Baresi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. He's being urged to shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 3.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Hullet.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Conte. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Probing pass. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. Rodri. Platini. Closing in on goal. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Out to the left it goes. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Conte. Brazil finding their passes. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, super ball. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Baresi. Sung. He is just caressing the ball. He's in a good position here. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Ekitike really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Platini. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Heading backwards.
Not a lot more he could do there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ekitike! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after
Just
the
a
break.
quick announcement and an exciting
Yeah,
one
you don't
too.
get any
We're
points
about
for
to announce
stating the
today's
obvious,
lottery
Peter,
numbers.
but thankfully
Please watch
this
the
is
screen
still
if
very
you have a ticket.
savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood.
He's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Bullet really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's good defending, very good defending. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Dunk. Rafinha.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Robertson. Ronaldinho. Robertson. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Neymar. Rafinha. That's an excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte. Bullet. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communicate.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't...
Can he finish? Goal! Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Brazil take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Baresi. And it's Michel Platini. Hazard. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. Done delicately. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Robertson. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ekitike. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Neymar. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pullet ready to try one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Platini! Terrific save by Manuel. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Substitution for Brazil.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Number 7, Rafinha. Number 3, Conte.
That's just
Number
playing it safe
11,
and simple.
Neymar. Coming
And
on the
now they
field,
can spring out of defence.
24, Isco. Number
Pullet.
That was
22,
lovely, that.
Vitinha.
Ekitike.
Pedri. Number 20, Efootball.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Park Ji-sung. Platini. Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Not too much more here than seeing out time. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello attendees, this
How would you
is
sum
a
up what we've
Wasp
witnessed, Jim?
Children's announcement.